This is Guardian Radio, your station for up-to-the-minute news, intelligent, interactive, and engaging conversation. 96.9 FM. The views and opinions of the hosts and guests are their own and do not necessarily reflect the position of the management and staff of Guardian Network.
Talking Heads with Naughty is brought to you by BTC, the Cancer Treatment Centers of America, Dunkin' Donuts, Fine Threads, John's Department Store, Joker's Wild, J.S. Johnson, KFC, Naughty Johnny's, Percy's Island Games, and Tropical Gyros.
The Wednesday, March 1st edition of Talking Heads is on, and probably the Ides of March are upon us. And, Naughty and your company right up until 6 p.m. on this Wednesday edition. And let me get you, in a right place, in a good space, so we can have this Open Line Wednesday edition. Because, I like you in a good place when we have Open Line Wednesdays. And when we open the lines, whenever we open the lines. Mr. Producer, look out for Purdy. He may zoom in the 4 o'clock. Okay. So, you know how to chime in. 323-6232. 325-4316. 325-4259. Text lines powered by BTC 422-GR96. That's 422-4796. All right? Stream us live. Take us wherever you want to go. GuardianTalkRadio.com. All right? GuardianTalkRadio.com. Cable channel 969, BTC Flow channel 612. That's how you get it in. That's how you get it on. All right, here we go. Let me see what I can give you today. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. Y'all need to wake a little bit, And y'all haven't had one for the week, so I need to double it up for you. Double whammy slammy. All right? So we're going to double up the prices. You got Joker's Wild Party passes, Dunkin' Donuts coupons, KFC coupons, and lunch or dinner your choice from Naughty Johnny's. Cannot go wrong. Fully loaded. Okay? All right. Now here's what you're working with. Let's see. All right. I can make this quick for you all today. Real quick. Real quick. This is a good one here too, boy. Woo-hoo. Uh-huh. Okay, here we go. Forrest left home running. He ran a ways and then turned left. Ran the same distance and turned left again. Ran the same distance and turned left again. When he got home, there were two masked men. Who were they? Forrest left home running. He ran a ways, then turned left. Ran the same distance and turned left again. Ran the same distance and turned left again. When he got home, there were two masked men. Who were they? You got between now and the top of the news and the 5 o'clock hour to get your answers in. All right? Y'all should be able to Google this one real fast. Naughty, are you ready now? Let's go. My brain teaser was ticking from yesterday, but I just gave it to you. Okay? He said they were right. God. Well, while y'all work on that, let me work on the headlines. Who are what's making headlines in the 242 are brought to you, of course, by Fine Threads. New arrivals in stock right now. Check them out online, finethreads.com. And then arrange for pickup at any one of those convenient Fine Thread locations. All right? Top of Hill, Mackey Street, the flagship store, and the Southwest Shopping Plaza location. Both of those locations available for you Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. All right. Here's what's blazing up the pages of the Nassau Guardian News and Views in Madison's 1844. PM tells Killarney, Minnis is failing you. Okay, Minnis is failing you. Well, Mr. PM, let me be the one to tell you that you are failing us, the Bahamian people. So the two of y'all are a pair of failures, so maybe Pintard is the next best option. But according to Travis Cartwright Carroll of the news editor, Davis I's seat held by former PM. Prime Minister Philip Davis told supporters during a Killarney branch meeting last night that former Prime Minister Dr. Hubert Minnis, the MP for the area, is failing them. Oh, the irony. And is so busy fighting with his own party, he's forgotten about you, the constituents. I'm also extremely proud of the fact that we remain the same inclusive, democratic, progressive, liberal party we were since we were founded 70 years ago. Boy, it's kind of thick on that press release right there. Hey, boy, it's kind of thick there. My God. Let me see who the winner is. Okay. Timed in first with the answer. Okay. I got an answer. I got a winner. I just messaged the winner. I just texted the winner back. Send me your info. The correct answer was the umpire and the catcher. If he leaves home and he runs left, well, he's running toward the base. And he turns left again, he's running toward the next base. Turns left again, running toward third base. Turns left again, he's coming home. And he got home, the two masked men, the umpire and the catcher. It's a game of baseball. It's a game of baseball right there. So all you saying catcher and umpire after I said it, yeah, you're too late. Because we had a winner already. But you guys are good, man. You guys are sharp. All of y'all chiming in like 427. 428. Too late. All right? This answer was in from 425. I like it. All right. Now that we got a winner, let's keep on moving. What's your take on that whole situation in Killarney? Let me know. Cost of food was up 11% in January over the previous year. The Consumer Price Index, the CPI, rose 5% in January 2023 over the same period last year, but there was a slight overall decrease in prices when compared to December 2022. This according to the Bahamas National Statistical Institute. Following visit to country, officials have very clear idea on how to help Haiti. What they want is a peace-building effort. We got very clear ideas about what they need to do that. We are preparing a specific brief for the National Security Council of this country to be considered because it is in our national interest for Haiti not to be ruled by gangs. We are preparing a specific brief for the National Security Council of this country to be considered because it is in our national interest for Haiti not to be ruled by gangs. Now, let me make sure I understand the Minister of National Security correctly when he says, we are preparing a specific brief for the National Security Council of this country. Does he mean the National Security Council of our country or the National Security Council of Haiti? Who are you referring to, Minister? I'm trying to be abundantly clear here. Because it is in our national interest for Haiti not to be ruled by gangs. But all I could say is, well, what about our national interest, about our country not being ruled by gangs? You don't notice the gang culture and the gang problem we have here? Minister of National Security, or maybe you turn a blind eye to that because you know that might be bad for business in about 4 years when you out of office, potentially. So you don't want to make it bad for business. You, sir, need to determine when you're going to have on the Minister of Defense, the Minister of National Security hat, or when you're going to have on that defense lawyer's hat you like to wear so much. You can't wear the two at the same time. And charity begins at home, and we got enough problems going on here. And I can't get over the point of because it is in our national interest for Haiti not to be ruled by gangs. I guess that ties into the whole campaign slogan, hey, we're all Bahamians of Haitian descent. I am you and you are we. Uh-huh. All righty then. Now, let's see how this pans out. I really need to know what he means by that right there. PAC seeking contract info from public boards. Even as the Attorney General has blocked permanent secretaries from appearing before the Public Accounts Committee. Why? PAC Chairman Michael Pinto, leader of the opposition, said yesterday Parliament's most powerful committee is pursuing multiple angles in its quest to hold government to the account on its expenditure of public money. Mr. Pinder, you need to lift that ban, lift that muzzle off of the permanent secretaries. Why so quiet? Why so quick to muzzle? It's all money. We want to know what's going on with it. Too much silence from the AG. Sometimes I wonder the way he's carrying on if AG stands for assisting gangsters. Anyway, police officer being questioned over incestuous behavior, police say. A Royal Bahamas police officer is being questioned at the Criminal Investigation Department for incestuous behavior, police said. Investigations are ongoing at this time, and further updates will be provided on completion of this investigation. Wow. Excuse me. 4:33 is the time. Let's get to the break, Mr. Producer, on the first one as we wrap up the headliners who are what's making headlines. All brought to you, of course, by Fine Threads. On the flip side of the break, we'll get into... Hold on. We get into the flip side of the break where we will pick up The Buzz, brought to you by John Shoes. Now, listen here. This texter, you've won already so many times. We got to put you up on a stop list. That's how many times you won. And then the top of the audacity. And yeah, I can give you the business today. You don't like it, but you just pop off on these texts. And then when I give you the business, stop, Naughty Eyes on the... No, hold on. Slow your roll. Calm down, Naughty. I don't understand this one. That's a stupid teaser. Why is it stupid? Because you didn't get it? Now who didn't get it? Now who's stupid? You or the teaser? Because I know the answer. You didn't know the answer. You can't get upset if you don't know the answer to the question, you know. You ain't got to be all rude and call the teaser stupid just because you don't know the answer. So go sit in the corner. Because right now, as Mr. Holness would say, you sound fully dunce. Let's go to the break, Mr. Producer. Get the answer right or Google correct next time before you come popping off. And yeah, you're getting your things today because you like to do this too much. That's why I got to discipline you all. Yes, y'all is the biggest and baddest and best audience in the land. But when you all run out, I got to bring you all right back to the reservation. Call me Chief Nakahoma. Let's go to the break.
Experience a flavor explosion with the new Italian mozzarella chicken sandwich from Dunkin'. Loaded with juicy chicken, marinara sauce, a generous drizzle of pesto sauce, all topped off with melted cheese and served on a warm, flaky croissant. Made to order all day long, the Dunkin' Italian mozzarella chicken sandwich combo includes a bag of baked lays and a freshly brewed iced tea. Enjoy a taste of Italy in every bite. The Bahamas runs on Dunkin'.
Refined style with elegant taste, then Fine Threads is your place. If you want those slacks hemmed or just taking the waist, then Fine Threads is your place. If you wanna look suave and debonair everywhere you go, like you're supposed to be in a video, wanna step out and look great, then Fine Threads is your place. Refined style with elegant taste, then Fine Threads is your place. Is your place. Is your place.
Play with Island Games, we making dreams come true. Play with Island Games, we paying more out to you. Don't mind the noise in the market, you getting cash in your pocket. 'Cause Island Games is spicy, and spicy is tradition. So when you play Island Games, we putting Bahamians first, guaranteed to pay. Island Games, we like them other jokers, we've been here from the start, from the bike to computer. Island Games, we gonna make your dreams come true. We playing with Island Games.
Get your Carifta tickets. The 58th Carifta Games is coming. April 7th to April 10th. Tickets are on sale now. Online at Carifta50.com or at the Thomas A. Robinson National Stadium, Western Grand Entrance. For more details, email tickets@Carifta50.com or call 605-4051.
Juicy fried chicken, mashed potatoes with gravy, and a hot buttery biscuit for only $5. That's genius! Part of the KFC Genius menu, the KFC $5 snack box delivers on flavor and value. Need to feed more than one? KFC's Great Picks has got you covered. Packed with 4 thighs and 4 legs, fried to golden perfection, plus 4 buttery biscuits for only $20. More genius! Hungry for deals? The Genius Menu at KFC. It's finger-licking good.
Talking Heads, the Wednesday, March 1st edition of Talking Heads continues right now. And 4:38 p.m. is the time. Time to get up into the buzz. All brought to you, of course, by John Shoes. And John reminds you, new arrivals every Monday and Tuesday, ladies, both locations. They now have small home appliances and cookware to go along with all the full selection of footwear for you, for men, women, and children, formal, casual, and athletic. Be sure to check them out, both locations, John's Plaza, Carmichael, and the flagship store over there on Rosetta today. Naughty, no more winnings for that texter. Put them on timeout, man. We good. That texter, we good. That's a good texter, man. They just run hot when they lose. It's all good. All right. Somebody wanted to know what the answer was. The answer was a catcher and umpire. That was the answer to today's trivia. But as we slide into the buzz, brought to you by John Shoes, a lot of these things buzzing right now. Still got the old immigration situation buzzing. All right? Still got the old shantytown situation buzzing. You got this whole regional leaders that left Haiti, and our Minister of National Security talking about, they have to prepare a specific brief for the National Security Council because it is in our national interest for Haiti not to be ruled by gangs. It's more in our national interest for us to not be ruled by gangs. Naughty, there's a simple reason why it is in the national interest of the Bahamas for Haiti not to be ruled by gangs. The increased migration that we've seen in the recent months is because Haitians are fleeing extreme gang violence in the absence of formal Haitian government. Illegal immigration will continue to pose a national security threat to the Bahamas until Haiti is stabilized. Gang rule in Haiti has to be eradicated in order for that to happen. Or we can protect our borders with the money that we've invested in boats, drones, and planes that stay to be laid up. That seem to be laid up. We could put a base in Inagua. We could do our due diligence to protect our borders. Because no duh, until you get the gang crisis in Haiti, regulated, there's going to be migration. But if we cannot take any more migrants, then we need to secure our borders. So to say that the migration is going to come, that's fine. But if we secure our borders correctly, then we can maintain our borders like other people in the region are doing. So please, don't give me that, Captain Obvious. I appreciate that. We know that. But the solution is to secure our borders correctly and eliminate the human smuggling. Eliminate those rackets that are going on. Eliminate the rackets that are allowing some of these undocumented migrants to actually show up as documented migrants, allegedly, with Bahamian paperwork. Let's deal with that. Okay? For now and for the future. So don't give me yeah, of course. But there are parameters in place that we need to exercise and enforce that we don't, that will curb or eliminate that problem. So, what are we going to do? We're going to send peacekeepers down there when we need them here? No, sir. It starts at home first. I guess we agree to disagree on that one. Last time, the answer to the question was catcher and umpire. Okay? All right. So what's your take on this whole situation of, PM telling Kalani that Minnis is failing you in one breath, you have the PM saying not that he's eyeing the seat, but in another breath, you have PLP operatives and propagandists and, chat room trolls pushing this agenda, The only way for the F&M to win is by a Minnis-led ticket. No, the only way for the PLP to win is by a Minnis-led F&M ticket. Get it right. Don't get it twisted. I've been saying that for months. Now you're just smelling the coffee on that one? Please. But what's your take on all of that? Chime on in. Phone lines are open. 323-6232, 325-431-6, 325-4259. Got one from yesterday. This one, not yesterday, from earlier today that I should have chimed in on. And I want to make sure to address it because I noted it. and I don't want to get out of this hour and not touch it. But Naughty, I have friends who are teachers, and they are very aware of us being outnumbered. For example, a friend of mine who teaches at a primary school said she has a class of 35 kids, and 5 are from Bahamian families. The rest are not Bahamian families. It's scary. Creole needs to be taught in our schools for sure, because we need to be aware of the conversations happening around us. That's a deep perspective right there. Let me look. Coming to you right now, caller. No amount of money that we can spend can secure our 100,000 square miles of waters. America can't stop Haitian migrants from reaching Florida with all the resources. Yeah, but they turn them around when they catch them, and they send them here. And they repatriate them. That's all I'm saying. When last you seen us turn around a sloop and send it back to Haiti? Like America does. Or drop them off here in our waters. Well, when we catch them in our waters, since we can't take them to America, we need to take them back home. And using the resources that we have effectively helps combat that. Nice counter-serve there, Texter, but you know, me and you can go back and forth on this all day. Talking Heads, Guardian Radio 96.9 FM.
Hello.
Yep, what's going on?
Good afternoon, sir. How you doing?
I'm good.
And thanks for the prize again. Another time we won your prize. It's good to be winning your prize.
All right.
I called to chime in on the minute situation. This is my personal view, and there's no facts behind it. But if we would look back at the previous election that we just went through, what happened then? There was almost 9 months or so left into the election year. Minutes called a snap election without his cabinet and his ministers knowing that election was coming on the way in. You think he was about to sabotage the group again to cause an uproar to probably resign from the post in Kalani? Because I hear British on the shot campaign already, so it must be something said within. You know what I think?
I think that, I hate to like to say it, but when you ever watch the movies and the villain gets killed and they go through the wriggling and the raggling and the I call it the foaming, farting portion of it. I think Minnie's political career is in the foaming and farting stage, like he ready to give up the ghost, but he don't want to go into that silent good night. So by any means necessary, he's going to go down scratching and fighting, and eventually he's going to get dealt with, and possibly what I see to eliminate the distraction, eliminate the distress and disrespect is not to give him that seat in Kalani come election time.
I think so myself. Because what he's doing right now is
I think he's fighting for relevance. I think he's trying to stay relevant.
It's disrespectful for the party itself. Because if you have a leader and you're going to oppose a leader on the outside, not even against what the government is saying, you're opposing the leader within your party to make ruckus in your party at this kind of time when the leader is trying to boost the party, something is wrong with you. Because if the BMA people are saying, 85 to 90% of the BMA people are saying that we don't need a minute's leadership in this country, why are you fighting down the leadership of the party, which you're supposed to be building up? So you have to have some ulterior motive.
You gotta be supportive, and I've watched every leader as they step down support the new leader that comes on in the party, whether it's FNM or PLP. To an extent.
I know myself, and I've been voting now from
guess what?
1982.
You don't really have to listen to him, but just give the public appearance that you are, and that's how you make friends and influence people. You know what I mean?
Exactly the point. I show that you're a supportive leader, and whoever's a leader, you support what the leadership is all about, and then you go from there.
People would be more inclined to return you to your previous position if you showed such an
because anybody can make a mistake, but if you continue to be a nuisance, then that's not a mistake.
Now you can't on strong and wrong. You know what I mean? And I get why the PLP trolls like to push this whole F&M led Menace ticket, because they know that's the only way they could get back in this go round. It's to go up against Menace.
By all means, the PLP officers, like you said earlier, they are trying to send the message out on behalf of the party. The party's not sending a message out about Menace. The party's not fighting down Menace on which way to say Menace. 90% of the time you find people who talk about the Menace situation is people who trying their best to put an image out there. So the people believe that if FNM is in such a big uproar, that they don't have leadership ability.
I can say this right now. Them old lions in these parties, they worrying about the wrong things. Menace trying to keep Pin out, because Pin thought as a young lion, he done rolled up them sleeves, and he been chopping since day one, Every day he pick up that axe, chop,
St. John was not only leadership by trying to destroy the present government. He was leadership by giving support, by asking for questions,
But check
by
this
making
out.
decisions, and then he show you reasons for why he said what he had to say. You want a better leader than that?
Now-
And then tell me why.
Across the other side, you got another young leader rolling up his sleeves too, in the tune of $1.2 billion in investments in Exuma alone, $6 billion in tourism and investments. That's Chester Cooper. These old leaders, these septuagenarian leaders who done had they run, need to stay one and done and let the young lions to try to lead this country into the future. Because the way we're doing it now ain't working.
We're going to make proper development for the country. We're going to take the country somewhere. And we as Bahamians, this is my point of view again, we as Bahamians got to stop looking at the colors and look at the ability that we want for
Country
to stand up for our
first.
country and who is going to make our country recognized to be stable and good leadership. Regardless
Gotcha.
of what the colors might be.
There you go.
You know?
Good stuff. I got some other calls, man, but don't be a stranger, man. Keep on calling in.
appreciate you.
Good points. All right, bro. Naughty, ask the PLP to call a convention. I want to see something. Naughty, when the PLP was going through leadership battles with Alfred Sears, it was democracy. Difference in the F&M must be seen as anarchy and keeping the corrupt PLP in power for decades. This can only be fabricated in a depraved mind. When the PLP was going through... No. That was not democratic. What are you calling a loaded ballot box? The fix was in for Mitchell to get it? Are you crazy? Are you serious? You forget how Mr. Mitchell snake backdoor like he like to do, used to backdoor all the time to get into the chairmanship, but to be a get from around there text to talking fool on this good day. Democracy. It was democracy. Get out of here. I surprised your fingers ain't bleeding for texting. Wipe your fingers. You're typing, Nani. Sorry. Talking Heads, Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Who's this?
Hey, Naughty, how are you today, man?
How are you, my brother?
I'm okay. You know Minister's not going to get the nomination as long as Pentad is the leader of the F&M, right?
Yeah, of course.
If you were the leader, Naughty, and I'm fighting you down and knowing that I'm the leader, that's a total disrespect.
Hold on. If I'm the leader and you trying to fight me down and juke me in my back, I'm not going to give you no opportunity to juke me in my back.
Exactly. Well, see, what I'm saying to you, Minister ain't only on his last leg. Minister is completely screwing holiday.
Now, I know the voice and I know who this is. Now, I ain't going to out you because you know when I call your name, you like go to the police and thing, and I ain't carrying on like that today.
Stop calling me. Stop calling out souls when you're full yourself. Okay?
I don't need your friends, buddy, but listen here. Let me ask you this, though.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
And maybe not from you, because I know you're in the loop within the PLP, the party you support. However, in the chat groups that we frequent, there's a lot of talk today about, Menace is the only way the F&M could win again. And I think, if the PLP line up against a Menace-led ticket, you're smart. You're the monkey stomp that dog again.
Listen to me.
You're beat that horse half the pieces again.
Be it Menace, Pentad, Slans, or whoever, right? The PLP is going to win the next general election. Let me tell you why. Listen, not you personally, but some of you guys already calling the PLP out. You remember we only 15 months in.
One and done, buddy. I telling you now, one and done. The fool that you are doing, one and done.
Naughty, take it from me. What I saw last night in Kalani, okay? I'm the acting chairman for the Kalani branch at this time. And I'll tell you this, Naughty.
They ready for that seat.
Only one expect to come out were out last night.
And they ready to turn that seat yellow is what you're saying.
Listen. You remember now, Mr. Duncan when he lost by 500
That is a very good point.
That's the nearest anybody I've ever seen to Menace.
And that should show the unpopularity of Dr. Menace by winning by over 2,000 votes previously, the only holding on by the hairiest chinny chin chin by a stethoscope the last go round.
Exactly. But I'm saying to you this. Hey, Menace is gone, regardless of what they say. Because guess what? He got a first starter to the fight within his party first. You see what Menace did. Menace went to Bamboo Town where he knew he got confidence in Renwood Rev. All right? Have a nice day, man.
Yeah, man, Mitch. Thanks for calling. Hey! Let's go to the break, Mr. Producer. It's a hard one today, but I see the time is ticking, so let's get to the second break. Don't forget, coming up in the second hour, we're talking sports. All right? Earl the Pearl will be in the building, but it is Open Line Wednesday. Take a quick break, and we'll keep the lines open on the flip side. We're wrapping up the buzz by John Shoes. On the flip side of the break, we'll check out the global warming. We're heating up the planet in 60 seconds or less. All brought to you, of course, by KFC Nassau. And we'll continue doing this coffee break with the phones open on this Wednesday, March 1st edition of Talking Heads. March 1st. The Ides of March are upon us. Naughty Johnny's restaurant can only be described as the experience you want to recreate again and again and again. Their motto is simple food done well. You're welcome into their home at Naughty Johnny's, where you can dine on crack conch fritters, and other Bahamian favorites. There's also an international flair that's guaranteed to offer something for everyone. Enjoy a good meal and listen to a live band on their patio Friday and Saturday nights, or brunch on Saturday and Sunday, only at Naughty Johnny's restaurant in the Old Town Plaza, Old Fort. They're open 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Friday, 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. on Saturday, and 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. on Sunday. Naughty Johnny's, well worth the trip.
John Shoes and Accessories is your one-stop shop for all your footwear needs. Whatever the occasion, John's is confident you will find what you're looking for among our always growing collection of amazing and trendy styles. We cover women, men, children, the whole family, together with John's great prices and friendly customer service. Your experience in shopping with us will be time well spent. Too busy to come in store? Shop with us online, www.johnshoes.com. John's also now carries small home appliances. So come on in today at John's, where we put fashion at your feet.
Juicy fried chicken, mashed potatoes with gravy, and a hot buttery biscuit for only $5. That's genius! Part of the KFC Genius menu, the KFC $5 snack box delivers on flavor and value. Need to feed more than one? KFC's Great Picks has got you covered. Packed with 4 thighs and 4 legs, fried to golden perfection, plus 4 buttery biscuits for only $20. More genius! Hungry for deals? The Genius Menu at KFC. It's finger-licking good.
When I had got prostate cancer, my family didn't know if I was going to live. At Cancer Treatment Centers of America, within days, I got an appointment. They presented me with treatment options, and we set up a robotic prostatectomy. When my scans came back, there are no signs of cancer. They don't see you as a number, they see you as a part of it. I'm going on with my life. It's a real gift.
Call us at Cancer Treatment Centers of America.
Get your Carifta tickets. The 50th Carifta Games is coming. April 7th to April 10th. Tickets are on sale now. Online at Carifta50.com or at the Thomas A. Robinson National Stadium, Western Grand Entrance. For more details, email tickets at Carifta50.com or call 605-4051.
We're back at you on the Wednesday, March 1st edition of Talking Heads. And let me check some of these texts, all right? Naughty, I don't know what you're talking about or what you see, but F&M will never run here again. All of them is bad for our health. PIP also. So what's the option, Texter? Tell me what your option is, Texter. I mean, I appreciate you telling me neither party would ever run the country again, but what's the solution? What's the plan? Tell me what your plan is or what the options are. You can't just say that and then don't give me an option. Naughty, our schools are overwhelmed. Naughty, you ever seen all these yellow cheese school bus, 7 a.m., 7 to 8 every weekday, picking up kids from the shanty towns off Carmichael Road, coming from as far as Bacardi Road? No, because I don't wake up early like that no more. I used to wake up for 6 to 10 for 12 years. Wakey, hand off day. Good morning, my neighbors. After, getting this sweet 4 to 6, I don't catch a little snoozle. I don't get up till after 10:30, 11 o'clock every day. No, I'm only messing with you, man. I still get up early, but no, I don't. I'm not in that area. Between 7 to 8 a.m. And you say it's a yellow cheese school bus? What, it's shaped like cheese? It got cheese on it? You sure it ain't a sponge and not SpongeBob? Because now SpongeBob picking up your kids, you got a problem. I'd rather cheese pick up my kids than SpongeBob because I think SpongeBob got some issues. But anyhow, I digress. So yeah, let's check out the global warming. We're heating up the planet in 60 seconds or less. All brought to you, of course, by KFC Nassau. All right? And don't forget, man, KFC Nassau doing it to you, man. Yeah, man. You should have checked them out on that genius menu. Yes. Real, finger-licking lovers will know that genius menu is a win. All right, real quick, let's check out some of the things popping off. Blink owns tour over Travis Barker finger injury. That sucks, because I'm really hoping to catch that tour at some point. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of that band. What else is going on? Travis Scott named suspect in New York City club assault. He allegedly punched someone. The Weeknd is grateful for Sam Levinson. Came on to fix the idol, despite numerous other reports. What else is happening? Aaron Rodgers says that Darkness Retreat featured very, very smooth. No, my God. Only Aaron Rodgers would go lock up in a room for 4 days, 5 days in the dark, and the only thing he could talk about when he came out was that he had smooth bowel movements. I should just tell you he's full of ish. Logan Paul says he wants to fight Tommy Fury to avenge Jake's loss. Britney Spears takes nearly $2 million loss in Calabasas home sale. And finally, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle spotted out for the first time since the Spare release. All right, that's a wrap right there on your global warming. 60 seconds, and that's all brought to you, of course, by KFC Nassau. Naughty Minute speaks like an uneducated junglist, a complete embarrassment. God, how do you all really feel? All right, Mr. Producer, that's a wrap, man. First hour in the books. Good stuff. Everybody who chimed in, called in, and texted in. We're going to head to the news coming up at the top of the 5 o'clock hour. And right after the news, we'll be into the 5 o'clock hour, and we'll be talking sports. So keep it right where you got it. The Wednesday, March 1st edition of Talking Heads continues right after this.
This is Guardian Radio, 96.9 FM, Nassau, Bahamas.
Talking Heads with Naughty is brought to you by the Cancer Treatment Centers of America, Dunkin' Donuts, Fine Threads, John's Department Store, Joker's Wild, J.S. Johnson, KFC, Naughty Johnny's, Percy's Island Games, and Tropical Gyros.
The Wednesday, March 1st edition of Talking Heads is on and popping. And your boy Naughty and you company right up until 6 p.m. And then we're into the 5 o'clock hour now, so you know we're talking sports. Peter about to chime in as well. And we got lots to talk about locally and internationally. So we get right to that. And you know how we started off today in sports history. All brought to you, of course, by Naughty Johnny's. Well-worth trip out there to the Old Fort Shopping Plaza Monday through Friday. Great for lunch and dinner. Then on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, great for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Don't forget happy hour every Wednesday, every Friday, 5 to 7 p.m. at Naughty Johnny's. Give them a call, 377-7776. So they got special lined up for you for happy hour tonight. All right, on this day in sports history, 1941, Elmer Layden was named the first commissioner of the NFL. 1949, Joe Louis announced that he was retiring from boxing as world heavyweight boxing champion. 1960, Gordie Howe was profiled in Look magazine. 1969, Mickey Mantle announced his retirement from baseball. 1979, the Ends at ESPN the exclusive rights to telecast collegiate events. 1987, the Boston Celtics defeated Detroit 112-102 to post win number 2,235 as a franchise. 1988, Wayne Gretzky of the Edmonton Oilers got his 1,050th assist to become the NHL's all-time assist leader. Gordie Howe had held the record for 26 years. 1993, the expansion NHL team owned by Disney was named the Mighty Ducks. 1996, Lenny Wilkens won his 1,000th game as a coach in the NBA. 1996, the Dallas Mavericks set a record when they attempted 44 three-point shots in a game against the Vancouver Grizzlies. 1997, Bottom Line 2 debuted on ESPN2. 2002, the Vancouver Canucks said that they would bill Ed Balfour of the Dallas Stars for damaging the visiting team's locker room on February 28th. Balfour broke down 2 televisions, a clock, and a VCR and damaged the walls of the dressing room after he was pulled during the first period. 2005, the NHL's Board of Governors met and emerged fully behind Commissioner Gary Bettman in having a season in the fall. Sports quote of the day. When he says, sit down, I don't even bother to look for a chair. Max McGee, Green Bay Packers receiver on Coach Vince Lombardi. And that's a wrap right there on Today in Sports History, all brought to you by Naughty Johnny's. Pearly chime in yet? What's going on, Pearly?
Right here in this corner, sitting good and looking pretty.
So,
sorry about that. A couple minutes later, I was, taking some honey barbecue wings out of the air fryer.
How did I know?
Gotta love it.
Gotta love it. Right now, though, gotta remind you, it's time to get into the local sports scene, the home court, all brought to you, of course, by Burger King Nassau.
Oh, I have some news from the Fidelity BIS Track and Field Championships.
Go right ahead.
All right, so the Fidelity Bank BAISS Track and Field Championships began today, so day one is now under the books. It's always good to report these kind of things, Naughty.
Go ahead.
Here are the standings. The first day of competition.
Why do I feel this is going to be dripping and bathed in sackness?
No. It'd be nice. And let's put it over here. In 13th place with 11 points is Life and Key International.
Well, hold on. Hold on. I said, but hold on.
Yes.
Likey.
Yes, they're in 11th place. In 12th place, Jordan Prince William with 13 points. In 11th place, Charles W. Sanders with 15 points. In 10th place...
You see that? You see that, Pearly? They done mute you. You're about to run out, I believe.
In 9th place, Nassau Christian Academy with 37 points. In 8th place, Windsor School with 44 points. In 7th place, with 46 points, is Kingsway Academy. In 6th place, with 57.5 points, is St. Andrews International School.
And
Six.
And what place?
6.
Jesus, we never been that high. Say it again, Pearly. Say it again.
In 6th place,
St. We've been that high, but not in track and field, if you know what I mean. But yeah.
I know what you mean.
My
in
God.
In fifth place.
Say it again,
St. Anne's
Pearly.
School with 8.
Hold on, say it again, Pearly. I need to hear it, man. Say it again.
In sixth place, St. Andrews International School with 57.5 points.
All in your big, anyway.
In fifth place, St. Anne's School with 83 points. In fourth place, Temple Christian Schools with 125 points. In third place, St. John's College with 139 points.
Pause it, Bear Pearly. You know them Giants coming out now, right? You know Facebook could be awash with foolishness in a minute, right?
Yes.
You know how they go.
In second place, with 335 points, behind the leader who has 405 points, is Queens College, and leading the first day of the Fidelity Bank BAI 2023 Track and Field Championships right now is St. Augustine's College, the Big Red Machine, by some 65 points.
So you think that lead is safe?
No, it's never safe. It's 2 more days. There's a lot of preliminaries, a lot of different stuff like that. So they say, but it's a healthy lead. Normally, they'll probably be ahead by around that amount of points after day 1, and then they just pour it on after day 2 and 3. Did very well in the 4x4s today, so I'll give you some more specific results as I get them.
This could be long. Sound like you turning into that guy again for track and field.
No. I'm going to be very cool, calm, and collective.
As you turn into that guy.
No, I'm not going to be that guy.
Just know you'll have to get in the pool eventually. That's all I have to say. You will have to get in the pool at some point.
At some point, we need to get in the pool. We're very competitive now.
I know. That's what I've been hearing.
Very competitive.
And then used to be encouraging all kind of sockers all over these chat groups as well as the text lines to just send me all kind of foolish ridiculous trains with people.
Maybe you see my dry fit shirt I can be wearing.
Can we turn that into a muzzle?
No. Oh no. It has Big Red Machine Big Red Machine on it.
Yeah. God, I just y'all send me these stuff. I can start telling y'all delete it. Delete it. Anyway, we got a caller. Let's chime on in. Talking Heads, Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Who's this?
Marty, what's happening, man?
Hey, what's going on? I haven't spoke to you since your Kansas City Chiefs became, Super Bowl champions and kind of, did it like I said they would with the walk-off field goal. You know what I mean?
But, I've been traveling and in week, and I had a birthday. It turned 49.
Belated, man.
Yeah, so it was kind of, there was a lot of things. I've been in celebration mode in terms of football for the last 3 years now.
I've been to Spritz. I heard you've been in celebration mode. I heard how celebratory you were. I talked to Big Mike.
Big Mike, no. Listen, I just want to congratulate Pearly on his first day points for SOC. I want points for the performance of the press conference. And so SOC right now is behind by 165 points. So
you're going to be done what?
So
deduct points for what? I missed that piece.
I said we will be deducting 165 points from SOC for the performance of the former Prime Minister. So right now SOC is behind by about 100 points.
You tried to bait me. I can leave that one alone.
No, but naughty. As basically, professional sports season is over because 99% of Bahamas is Lakers and LeBron out today. Ain't nothing happening for them. But Carifta's coming.
And I hear AD's out now too, so I think that is bupkis for the Lakers. But we'll talk about it in a minute.
Yeah, but I just want to give a plug for Carifta, man. We got so many great junior and young athletes that I think we're going to have a good show in Carifta. I think we're going to be really strong. I want to give props to my fellow husband, David Charlton. Their youngest daughter, Anapia, is killing it in the States right now. Just set a new record the other week. We have students all over doing big things. I'm hoping they're all coming home for Carifta. Should be a fun time, and hopefully, the people in charge don't mess this one up and actually do a good Carifta for us and put our money to good use. I'm hoping to be in town actually for the first time in a long time for Carifta and go and see it. And I really hope that as the only real sports show in the country right now, that you take some time with us. Carifta is about a month away to start doing some real highlights and spotlights of our athletes and really pumping and getting people as hot and as excited for our own athletes as we are for the great Patrick Mahomes and LeBron James and all these other people. So that's just really what I wanted to say. And I mean, just because football ain't over, don't mean I ain't gonna listen to the show, because I gotta make sure when UT is all of these bronsexuals when the Lakers don't make even the play.
Man, I said, because now, like I said, they got a double AD injured again. AD's time for always disabled. LeBron got his issues going on. I don't know, man. I really don't know. I can't call it.
But I ain't gonna lie to you. My heat can be what my heat can be, right? But I am looking forward in my typical Penny mode to see Kyrie and Luka crash and burn, and LeBron and AD end up in the MASH unit. So right now, we had a great finals with Hugh Campbell, and homeboys from Freeport came in and did what they had to do. I'm watching. It's getting crazy, but that's saying that Sunland is turning into a real dynasty.
Yeah, real powerhouse down there.
Dynasty. And since Bishop Godfrey Williams bought that church, from the church, and they bought that school, they have turned Sunland into a powerhouse both academically and athletically. And somebody used to work in Freeport. I want to give him props for that, because he's done it the right way. Their kids graduate and excel in sports, and they ain't taking no prisoners, buddy. They ain't taking no prisoners. So to watch, and even not if you get a chance, we got a couple of us. We go down to the BGF facility in the evenings and on the weekends, and get our own little golf tourneys and little fun, and it's a real good time, man. So there's a lot of local stuff going on.
Well, yeah, keep me posted on that, man. Let me go chop up some greens with you all for sure.
Yeah, man, definitely. I'll let you up.
All right, man. Be safe. Let's get to the other call. Always good to hear from you. Talking Heads, Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Who's this?
Yeah, that's Mr. Yankee, man.
Hey, what's going on, Mr. Yankee? What's good?
Yeah, listen. That last call is not optimistic. This 50th anniversary of Carifta, the Bahamas will win. Not probably or maybe. We will win this. We haven't won in almost from 1984 thereabout. So we got to pull this one off. This is our 50th independent, 50th anniversary of Carifta. All coincide. Listen, we got to make this happen.
Yeah, we got to make it happen, and we got to do it because, like you say, it's been a drought since 84, correct?
It's been a long time.
Wait a minute. Since 84, that means friend of the show and chat group participator, Michael Boy Blue Newbo back in the day. That's Stephen Boy Blue Newbo was the last one who won that, right?
Yeah, we had a situation where we lost by one medal. I'll always remember that. That happened way back in '76. Right here on our soil, we lost that by the Jamaican just barely beat the guy from Andros. I think it was I forgot his name, but just barely beat him at the tape, and that cost us the entire Carifta. That's how competitive the Bahamas ever was.
Used to be.
So we're gonna return to the days of Marianne Higgs and all of those. We got to get this back, man. We got to win. I mean, I don't want to put too many pressure on our leagues, but I expect them to win. As I get in a VIP seat, I want them to win this.
I agree. I want them to win it, too. I want to be able to brag to my Jamaican friends, too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I can do everything in my power to help to motivate them, get them confident that they have the ability to do it.
Right.
That's what they need now, you know. They're home. All they need is that confidence.
Listen, I'll tell you, man. I'll tell you, when an athlete got that confidence and when they lock in, you can see the difference.
Yeah, man.
And sometimes when the stage is bigger, you can
leave that crown here in the Bahamas. We can't let Jamaica come. We know that
right.
They're favorite to win, but we can't allow it to happen. Not this time.
We got to keep it here. So
yeah, we got to keep that right here.
I agree with you on that, my brother. Always good to hear from you. You know, the Yankees, we're in spring training right now, but, you know, we shall be all right.
Oh, yeah, the Yankees can be all right. Listen, I have no doubt when it comes to New York Yankees, you know. I just know that we're going to do whatever it takes to win the World Series. We will get that additional trophy we were looking for the last 5 years. We're going to break through this year, man. So, yeah. See, don't worry about Purdy. The Dodgers always get to come up with the best record and don't make the playoff. Listen, we going all the way. Yankees.
Yeah, from your mouth to God's ear, I got my fingers crossed. They got to do it for my late friend, my good friend.
Even if I have to literally fly to New York. Boy, we got to win this.
We got to win it this year for Frankie the Yankee Man, the late Frankie the Yankee Man. Frankie Simmons, my good friend, Lord bless the dead. We got to win it for Frankie the Yankee this year. It wouldn't be right.
Yeah,
we need it.
We got too much history to go by this time.
Indeed. Always good to hear from you, my brother.
It's a pleasure.
All right, be safe now. Purdy, you heard it, man.
I heard it.
You know?
But I'm not going to comment because, nobody's more of a patriot than me and a supporter of our athletes. Boy, but that powerhouse coming from the south of us. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
You mean Jamaica?
That powerhouse coming from the south of us.
Yeah.
The last time they came here, and we was bragging, I remember this girl running with this thing pointing up at the top of her head.
Yeah, you remember that?
Yep.
They was all rootsy up and ready to go, but they was flying.
Yep. So, it's no shame in our game to not win the Carifta here in our own country. A country of less than 400,000 people getting up a country of a couple million. And we play everything here. They basically only do track and field and soccer, and they do every day better sports, but the concentration, if it's 10 kids out there, 9 of them running track.
You know that?
So their pool of talent is probably 3-4 times ours, 5, 6, 8, maybe more higher times ours. So when we may have 100 athletes and we find 2 or 3 really good ones, they get 10,000 athletes, they're going to find a couple hundred really good ones.
Indeed.
So it's no shame to our game. It's no shame to what we do. The fact that they're a powerhouse like that. Other countries we don't see Trinidad give us the kind of challenge because, hey, they play in a lot of other things and the other countries do as well. But Jamaica, track and field is their bread and butter. They eat, sleep, and drink track and field. They come out their mother's womb running the 100 meters.
Everything, man.
They run everything, but I'm just, I'm being facetious there. But the point is, it's going to be a tough task. I'm hoping, I'm pulling, I'll be there cheering my you-know-what off, the little that I have left. But it's going to be a tough task. That's all I'm going to say. It's going to be a really tough task. Naughty.
Uh-huh.
I ain't bragging, right? I ain't bragging, but these things are pretty good.
I can't brag on them because I got to taste them.
You know when you're chewing up the bone and everything?
Yeah. It's not bad. Yeah, okay, I understand now. That's how I do original from KFC. I chew that down to the bone, all in between the rib and everything.
I want ask KFC now they want to do a Pearly air fryer special on their menu because this Pearly wings.
Hey, hold on a second. Somebody just texted me. Hey, Purdy, I understand what you're trying to say, but this ain't the time for that kind of talk. 2-4-2 or nothing. We got home field advantage. We have to make this an advantage.
Mr. Dexter, I apologize. I try not to have anything to say. Naughty pulled me in. I really don't want anything because I am a 2-4-2 to the no,
All right, let's go back to the phone lines. Talking Heads, Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Who's this?
Me, my little boy.
Oh, look at this dingy, bucket mouth, brown bottle. Sand sifter.
From the south side of the hill.
Hey, I got a good one for you. You old sand sifter. What's going on with you?
Why call me? Old people say call me anything, just don't call me too late.
You got that right.
Guess what I do it down here in Pride Estate, number 8, right opposite Lake Sparky.
Yes, sir. So
guess what in my baker today?
What you got today?
Would you believe Mr. Foley in there?
What? Bonefish Foley?
Boy, when bonefish, somebody give me one bonefish.
Don't joke.
Give me
you pulled the bone out, right?
Weeks ago, they've been in the freezer, and I was tempted, but I couldn't pass it up yesterday. I said, let me take one out and tore him out. And then I suffering from a little gout here in my left knee and down on my big toe. So hobbling, so I put him in one bowl of water and I tore him out. And then I scaled him and I got him and I sliced him. And I just put him in the oven about 5 minutes ago. I put in a nice good pot of peas and rice there. And I coat him with some sour and goat pepper and I marinate him for 1/2 an hour for his.
Yeah, you gotta let it marinate now.
Yeah, I see people just squeeze the stuff over the fish and then drop him in the pan. Sometimes I let it marinate overnight. Let the goat pepper and sour and lime soak straight through. And then the next day you're gonna put him, but I had him in about an hour. I marinate him in one big bowl and then cover him right up with sour juice and thing. Then I put him in the baking pan with the oil.
Not the oil, but the oil.
Oil, not the oil, the vessel. And then I drop some tomato on him and some sliced onion. Sprinkle some thyme with the TH. And then after that, I sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon on top of the thyme with the TH. So she in there coasting through that baker heat. Now, you know, I eat that tonight, so you need one of them funny little small fork. Because that's bonefish bone, you know, that bone in there.
Yeah, but you got to get all them bone out.
Yeah, but you know, you don't get them all out, but you better stretch it right. I hope them, I'd be sorry for them mans and them around here who can't cook it all. Who living off of Kentucky and Wendy's and Burger King and them donuts.
Ain't nothing wrong with living off of Kentucky and Burger King, my brother.
But I hear this carry to town.
That's the mother product would you go with the KFC and Dunkin', they're all right.
I can't talk bad with you sponsor them, but
you better not.
I hear this cause all kind of prostate problem in this.
Sort of bad politicians.
And then the salad for the day will be some broccoli and some sweet pepper out of my yard, with some pumpkin out of my yard, and then I'll slice up some tomatoes on top of that, with some maybe mayonnaise or something. So I go in all natural today with peas and rice, what I do, the bonefish, what I do, and the vegetables, what I grow. Can't be more 2 for 2 than that is.
No, it can't be.
All right.
So send me a buddy a plate.
Who don't know how to cook, I sorry y'all ma, I didn't have enough time to spend with y'all, but it's a little too late now. And then you got these women around here now that can't cook either, because this.
Anyhow, you get people in trouble now, Sparky. You better watch that one.
But they Kentucky specialists, boy. They go to Kentucky, bring the Kentucky home before you come home, and they soak it in tomato paste and onion, and they say they steam that for you.
But ain't nothing like steam Kentucky, but my good cousin Chrissy Dove teach me better years ago. But come from there, what you need to do is take the leftover Kentucky and steam that bad boy up the next morning with some white rice. My God! Anyhow, that's a different story for another day. Naughty, tell Purdy the Dodger will come up short once again. Don't get fired up. Purdy, don't mind that other texter. You right. You being real. We have to take this serious. We do have a chance to win, but we cannot go in there thinking just because we're home, we automatically go win.
Yeah.
I guess that's reference to Carifta.
Yeah, but we can be all right. I have confidence in our athletes. I think we have some really good athletes. I'm looking forward to them coming. I'm looking forward to being out there. I'm going to get my tickets next week, and I can be waiting.
We got
that. I can sit in the middle of the Jamaicans on the 100-yard line finish. So I can help get a good route.
I wonder why. Anyway,
get a good route.
Junior tennis teams are competing in Guatemala. All right, the boys remain undefeated while the girls drop their first match. Heinz 5 wicket haul, not enough as the Bahamas falls in cricket. And the Mingos upset one of the top teams in the NPBA. That's all in the Sports in the Guardian today. Read it and check it out. It is fully loaded. All right, as we exit the home court and we get into the all brought to you, of course, by Tropical Gyros, boy, Purdy. Top of the list. AD now injured for the Lakers. I got texts chiming in. Naughty and Purdy. But AD is out. I'm going to get to the injury report right now. But he is out tonight against the Thunder. He won't play in the second leg of a back-to-back. So he's not going to play tonight due to load management. But now I'm thinking, you got 20 games left. You got to win as many games as you can to qualify. Now's not the time for load management. Isn't that why you take load management early in the year so when you get into predicaments like this, you can go hard and be ready to go?
Naughty, I saw a meme today, and it was a very interesting meme. I'm going to try to pull it up quickly. I don't want to misquote. I don't want to misquote the meme. And I don't know if our good friend Obi sent that to me or not, but it was very, very interesting to see. What did I do with that, Naughty?
I don't know. It was your meme.
What it did say, though, it said 40, I think it said like 42 players, 82 games like 20 years ago. And now 5 players only played 82 games here last year.
Correct.
And I found that to be very interesting.
Now, I'd like to see if Dito, in his return from that sprained ankle, steps up and becomes the man for this Laker team while AD and LeBron is out. Now, could it be in a small sample size?
You give an impression like AD. You give an impression like AD out forever.
No, I'm saying tonight when he plays. Obviously, he's out tonight. Let's see if Dito could step up and be a key to help get the Lakers over the hump. Because last night, boy, Ja Morant did his thing with that triple-double, 39, 10, and 10. And he said, I'm the best in the West, and I ain't scared.
He may have some legal problems coming up soon.
With what?
Private school boy trying to be Tug.
I don't think so.
Uh-huh. Did you read it?
Now, listen, you are the last person to talk about private school boy trying to be a thug, sack guy. That's all you are. That's all your crew is. So don't pick on Ja Morant like that. You see that wicked backhand out of nowhere? All right, leave Ja alone.
Why Ja beat up the little?
Because the little high school boy pop off. And I can't sleep on these youngsters today. They trying to kill you. Little high school boy pop off to me, and I don't know in high school I could defend myself like the man that I am.
I hear the high school boy dunk on the head and he get mad.
Well, lawsuit filed against Ja Morant from a family claiming he attacked a teen during a basketball game. According to public reports, the family of a team allegedly attacked by Morant at his house on July 26th filed a civil suit against the Grizzly Star on January 5th of 2023. And he's facing multiple allegations of violent behavior. However, the Grizzly Star point guard is facing some legal issues in a new report that dropped on Wednesday, that dropped today. I guess that's what you're referring to.
Yeah.
About violent behavior. His play on the court has been terrific, including the triple-double on Tuesday. However, the Grizzly Star point guard is facing some legal issues in a new report that dropped on Wednesday. Morant is facing multiple allegations of violent behavior, according to Molly Hensley Clancy, The Washington Post. Morant was accused of violating or threatening behavior in 2 police reports, including previously unknown allegations. Threatened a mall security director, and 4 days later, a teenager told police Morant punched him repeatedly. Now, listen to me. Them those segues, they could be 10 annoying in those malls in the United States, okay? They're what I call rent-a-cops. They're wannabe cops. They couldn't become cops, so they work mall security. So I got to look at that, you know. They could have been harassing Ja because they didn't know who Ja was. Because Ja looked like a teenager himself. Now, as far as, the teenager we punched, well, I don't condone that.
I listen to it.
I'm coughing because I want to laugh. I want to crack some joke on you all suckers, but I can't because it ain't Joker's wild. And I cannot use the verbiage that I want to.
When I went to school, when I was in high school, it wasn't no such thing as private school or public school or government school, It was SAC, it was CI, it was D.W. Davis, it was Government High, it was Aquinas, it was St. Andrews, it was QC. We looked at QC and St. Andrews as the leading WB schools. But there was no private, but that only happened when...
Okay, and just to cut you off, Purdy.
Government school just decided to go on strike. And then that thus formed the BAISS, which incidentally started there, but started the BISS. And then eventually it started talking about private against public, private against government school and public. But that was never an issue back in the 70s, 60s, 70s, and even into the 80s. It only became issues in the late 90s and 2000s, public and private school. Nobody cared what school you went to. They didn't care whether you was SAC or Government High or nothing. It was just, we knew SAC was the best, Government High was number 2. And we know the rest was history.
You know what? Y'all SAC, you get all in your feelings, man. Go ahead, crack your joke. Y'all texting me, y'all can give, but y'all can't take, you SAC Texas. I just want to let y'all know that.
We can take. We just at least give one.
I believe that John Morant schoolboy want to be thug comment hit home with a lot of them today. But that's on the way. A lot of them sending me, oh, Lord, Clark, the joke with that is the middle finger. The Perry salute is what they send me. Dear Jesus. One of your classmates sent me the Perry salute. All right? So text, I'm sending you 3 back. It's a bouquet of Perry salutes. You get 3 for 1 special today. How about that? Lord.
I ain't gonna hear out.
So let's go, seriously, 20 games left to play. You look at the standings over there in the Western Conference, and the Lakers look like they're 14.5 back out of first place, but they're really only 4.5 games out of the 4th seed.
Yep.
They're only 1 game out of the play-in spot.
They're only
2 games out of the 8th spot. They're only 2.5 out of the 7th.
Naughty, the blessing with this is we have a really easy schedule going in the last 20 games. Really easy. It's not
if we lose to the Thunder tonight.
We ain't gonna lose to the Thunder tonight. No, we can beat the Thunder tonight.
We can beat the who tonight?
If the Lakers can't beat the Thunder tonight without LeBron and AD, we ain't not happening for us.
Nobody happening.
We ain't not happening.
No.
We got to beat the Thunder tonight. We have to beat the Thunder tonight.
Have to beat the Thunder.
Yes. You can't be losing to them.
No, sir.
You cannot lose to them. Listen, I'm happy with the split.
And get drunk up
in Memphis.
In Yellow's cab over here. You know what I mean? Banana Man's cab. Chet Holmgren, he ain't even playing for them.
That's true. But no, like I'm saying, I'm comfortable with the split between Dallas and Memphis. People thought we would get, none.
None.
So we got basically the same record as the Thunder. Except, we got 1 more win than the Thunder. They 29-33, they 28-30. We got to beat them tonight. We got to beat them tonight. Got to.
They bucked their toe tonight, Purdy. It's a problem.
I just win again.
You stuck on spring training, bro. Come on, man. They don't count, man.
I'm not making it in this. I'm not
you
looking at the
are
scores.
a Dodger Jones, sir. That's what you are.
Love my Dodgers. I only look at the scores. See, and I hope the Pelicans beat the Trailblazers tonight. Pelicans beat the Trailblazers tonight. And then we moving up.
Well,
either if the Pelicans beat the Trailblazers tonight, Trailblazers would move into the 10th. We would probably move in. We'll still be beyond, and the Pelicans to the Pelicans 10, Trailblazers 11. So it doesn't matter which way them two lose tonight.
Yes,
got to lose.
That's what I like to see. Guess who getting a look at DH for the Washington Nationals?
Oh,
Sweet Lucius Fox.
Oh, that's wonderful.
0 for 2 today. All right, but that's all right. He had 2 strikeouts, 0 for 2, but that's all right. Spring training, getting his cuts in, and I like it. They lost 4-2 to the Yankees. Let's see what the Yankees did. LeMahieu, nothing. Who did anything? Rizzo got a little single. Orlando Cabrera got a single.
A lot of times I just watch the first 2 innings, and after that I ain't watching no more.
Right. Jermaine did his thing. 1 hit, 1 run, 1 earned run. Losiaga did his thing.
What I like is Mookie. My man Mookie hit 1 out today.
Oh yeah? How far was it?
The thing is, Jason Hayward. Jason Hayward. Remember we signed Jason Hayward now. He had 1 today. The one who I'm watching is this kid, James Outman. And they're hoping that he could earn that center field post. And he's supposed to be the reason why we allow Belly to go.
So I'm hearing as well, too.
So we can see, he had a hit today. He didn't do too bad today. I think, what did he do today? Yeah, he went 1 for 2 today with 2 RBIs. So I can live with that.
But you got to live with a lot of this stuff right now there, Purdy, because that's how it's going to be over the next couple of weeks, man. It's going to be that way.
Yeah, spring, you really won't start seeing the team start to take shape probably after next week after next. And because you'll start, a lot of them fellas will get sent back down to the minors, and others will stay there who still won't make the team, but they'll make it. Those who make it competitive, you'll start seeing some of the cream rising to the top.
Definitely, that is true. And of course, the combine is now underway there, Pearly.
Yeah, running backs tomorrow.
All right. Boy, I tell you, tomorrow
that's some good. You know,
I got to look at my boy Bashan Robinson tomorrow.
Run up and down the dikes. But you learn and you find one or two little stars out there.
Yep. Listen,
there's a kid from the HBC, Israeli Black HBCU, and he ran like a 4.2 in the 40.
Yeah, but
and all of a sudden, people looking at this guy now, and he invited to the combines now.
But we've seen that before in the form of John Ross ran that 4.2 40, didn't pan out. Had a old boy from Trayvon Austin who played. Huh?
What did Tyreek run?
Well, Tyreek ran. Yeah, he did. Tyreek panned out. He more than panned out. But nobody ran the 40 faster or colder than Deion Sanders. Showed up in the limousine, told the limousine, pull out to the next side of the stadium, ran the 40, ran completely out of the stadium, jumped in the cab, and pulled out.
Yeah, that was so cool.
Said he didn't have to do anything else because he was going to be gone by anyway.
Yeah, that was so cool. That was so cool.
That was prime time. That's why they call it prime. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right.
And then Atlanta took him.
And the rest is history.
And the rest is history. Yeah, all right. Dallas got him. Yeah, all right.
No. I mean, the rest is history. We got him when it counted and won a Super Bowl. But yeah, Atlanta took him, and he put Atlanta back on the map. Let's be real. He caused the big buzz in Atlanta, man, for the Falcons, and along with MC Hammer, created a lot of buzz for that situation.
Sure did.
Too legit to quit. You remember that foolishness with Jerry Glanville and all of that?
Yeah. Who was the other cornerback that was on the other side there?
In Atlanta? It was, I'll tell you, he ended up going to the 49ers as well. Tim McKay. McKay was the other one on the other side.
Yes. He was fast, too.
They had a good little dynamic duo there, too. They played well together. He made most of the opportunities. You know, Deion wasn't getting picked on. So, obviously, you know, he made the most of those opportunities, stepping up, taking advantage of when they threw at him, you know?
Yeah, that's how you do it.
All right.
It wasn't thrown at Deion. They know they threw at Deion. They couldn't get picked.
Got the homeboys in Middleton. I hope that answered your question in regards to the Lakers. All right. They got to get a little string together and get a couple of people healthy just to see what they could do. Still a long way to go, but they ain't dead yet. Naughty. Before LeBron comes back from his injuries, who's going to be the next Lakers to go down? The Lakers seem like they're snake bit. Yeah, they injury prone.
Only two players is be getting hurt. I mean, D'Lo have a little injury, but only two players really getting hurt like that. The others are, I think, are part of the course of a season, and any team have those little neck-nag injuries in the end, the injuries that affect the team. LeBron and D'Lo and AD been hurt all season, man. AD hasn't played 50 games in 2-3 years.
And he ain't gonna play 50 games this year neither. And maybe not next year either. So take that into consideration.
Ben AD's on the court and he's healthy. Pretty much, he can put the team on his back last night when he needed help. He didn't get the help. Maybe when D'Lo come back, he'll get some help.
All right. Well, Purdy, you got to get to the break, man. I appreciate you. Rich Eisen taking us home today. And I know the NFL season, you know, the training camps are not that far away. The combine is around the corner. And Rich Eisen got some likely scenarios, including the Jets, Lamar Jackson, the Bears, and the Broncos, what they're going to do with those draft picks.
Yeah, man. But you know something, and just before we go, Aaron Rodgers talk about who think there's a diva. And I did say diva.
Lock up in a dark room for 4 days, and the only thing you can talk about when you come out is how your bowel movements were improved.
Not only that, you got a whole team, and I like the approach that the Packers are saying, bro, make up your mind. We ain't sitting there all waiting on you. Make up your mind. If you don't be here, let us know. We carry you know what?
Carry your trees.
Yeah.
Anyway, go enjoy your fat fry. Go to the air fryer there, Purdy. Go chef it up. And we'll chop it up again tomorrow. I appreciate you as always. Good stuff, man. We'll do it again tomorrow.
Thank you, brother.
All right? Mr. Producer, get us to the break, man. We'll see you tomorrow for the Thursday, March 2nd edition of Talking Heads. Avida Singh, arrivederci, cógelo suave, check you in the forwards.
juicy fried chicken, mashed potatoes with gravy, and a hot buttery biscuit for only $5. That's genius! Part of the KFC Genius menu, the KFC $5 snack box delivers on flavor and value. Need to feed more than one? KFC's Great Picks has got you covered. Packed with 4 thighs and 4 legs, fried to golden perfection, plus 4 buttery biscuits for only $20. More genius! Hungry for deals? The Genius Menu at KFC. It's finger-licking good.
Refined style with elegant taste. Then Fine Threads is your place. If you want those slacks hemmed or just taking the waist, then Fine Threads is your place. If you want to look suave and debonair everywhere you go, like you're supposed to be in a video. Want to step out and look great? Then Fine Threads is your place. Refined style with elegant taste. Then Fine Threads is your place. Is your place. Is your place.
Play with Island Games. We making dreams come true. Play with Island Games. We paying more out to you. Don't mind the noise in the market. You getting cash in. And Pussy is tradition. So when you play Island Games, we putting Bahamians first. Guaranteed to pay. Island Games. We like them other jokers. We've been here from the start. From the bike to computer. Island Games. We can make your dreams come true. We playing with Island Games.
Get your Carifta tickets. The 58th Carifta Games is coming. April 7th to April 10th. Tickets are on sale now. Online at Carifta50.com or at the Thomas A. Robinson National Stadium, Western Grand Entrance. For more details, email tickets@Carifta50.com or call 605-4051.
Flavor alert! The Dunkin' Maple Sugar Bacon Breakfast Sandwich is the perfect blend of maple and smoked bacon in every bite. Enjoy a fluffy egg, melted Swiss cheese, and sweet caramelized maple sugar smoked bacon, all stacked on a warm, flaky croissant. Make it a combo with lightly seasoned hash browns and your favorite freshly brewed Dunkin' coffee. Tap into maple flavor today at Dunkin'. The Bahamas runs on Dunkin'.
John Shoes and Accessories is your one-stop shop for all your footwear needs. Whatever the occasion, John's is confident you will find what you're looking for among our always growing collection of amazing and trendy styles. We cover women, men, children, the whole family. Together with John's great prices and helpful and friendly customer service, your experience in shopping with us will be time well spent. Too busy to come in store? Shop with us online. www.johnshoes.com. John's also now carries small home appliances. So come on in today at John's, where we put fashion at your feet.
Experience a flavor explosion with the new Italian mozzarella chicken sandwich from Dunkin'. Loaded with juicy chicken, marinara sauce, a generous drizzle of all topped off with melted cheese, and served on a warm, flaky croissant. Made to order all day long, the Dunkin' Italian mozzarella chicken sandwich combo includes a bag of baked lays and a freshly brewed iced tea. Enjoy a taste of Italy in every bite. The Bahamas runs on Dunkin'.
When I got prostate cancer, my family didn't know if I was going to live. At Cancer Treatment Centers of America, within days, I got an appointment. They presented me with treatment options, and we set up a robotic prostatectomy. When my scans came back, there are no signs of cancer. They don't see you as a number, they see you as a part of the family. I'm going on with my life. That's a real gift.
Call us at Cancer Treatment Centers of America.
This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM, Nassau, Bahamas.
What's more likely?
Never say never, but never.
All right, Amy, very simple game. I ask you either or, you tell me which one is more likely to take place. Capiche?
You know, I capiche, but I think you know me well enough to know I don't follow directions.
I understand.
So
that.
we'll see how it goes.
Also, don't you think that the NFL music makes you feel a little bit more trepidatious? Like don't you feel like something big's going to happen?
What really scared me was seeing all those mathematical equations on the screen.
It's high production value.
You say it's either or. More likely or not. I might go with a push at some point. No pun intended.
That was cute. I like what you did there.
Life's about making decisions. I'm going to make you choose.
He told that to Morgan Freeman.
I told that to Morgan Freeman, and I did not care.
By the way, are you threatening Amy Trask? Do you know how many people have done that in the past and walked away with their tail between their legs?
Implicitly. I'm not. No.
No. You go with the legal. Not impliedly or directly, tacitly or otherwise.
Correct. Which she said.
Correct. All right. What's more likely? The Raiders start a rookie quarterback week 1 or a veteran that they've acquired?
Well, could it be veteran that they've acquired? I think I'll go with a veteran then.
You think it's Stidham? You think Stidham starts week 1?
That's not an either or.
I'm asking you a direct question now.
Oh, you're allowed to do that. Apparently, I'm being deposed. Okay. Most fun deposition ever. It might be.
Wow, that is so legal.
Definitive answer.
She gave
All
you
right.
nothing.
She gave me nothing. Nothing. Are they going to draft a quarterback?
I think so. What do I know? I'm just making this up.
Yeah, but you look good doing it, so who cares?
We're all just making this up. All right, next, let's stay in the AFC West. What's more likely, the Broncos bounce back, make the playoffs this year, or the Colts, who've been playing quarterback roulette for the last 5 seasons, finally get it right?
Broncos. And I'm going to give you a strong, emphatic answer on that one. It'll probably be wrong, but I'm going with Broncos.
Explain.
I think the world of Sean Payton as a head coach. I think it's a phenomenal place for him to be. It's the place I thought he should go. I think Russell Wilson can be more of the Russell Wilson we saw in Seattle, not the Russell Wilson we saw last year. Last year, it was just a hot mess. That's a very technical football term. Hot mess in Denver. Again, the best coaches, best position their players to be their best. And I think Sean Payton will have a tremendous impact on Russell.
Don't you think, though, that we're going to hear something more? We're going to hear a lot more about what happened with Pete Carroll and Russell Wilson. There's a book somewhere in there. There's an ESPN
Pete said we're good,
360.
And you know what? And
but Pete's.
Yeah, but yes and yes and yes and yes. I love the way Pete and the GM both handled that. They said, you know what? Water under the bridge. I don't know that those were the exact words, but we've moved on. We're not worried about it. They're not going to let it fester. They're not going to make it an issue. You know what? They're going to be great.
That means there's not something juicy underneath there.
There could be, but they're being adults. And you know what? Here's to people acting like grown-ups.
All right, we've been talking about this forever here. We're going to keep talking about it until somebody makes a decision. What's more likely, the Jets starting quarterback week 1? Aaron Rodgers, Derek Carr?
For the moment, I'm going to say Derek Carr only for one reason. If Aaron doesn't make a decision soon, then if you're the Jets, it's either sign Derek or risk losing him to another team that will sign him. And then if for some reason Aaron changes his mind or things can't be worked out in Green Bay, you're left with neither. So if you want to protect against the downside of being left with neither, you're going to want to move on Derek before someone else does.
Very logical.
No, she's a lawyer.
Whoever is the quarterback, though, who's got a better chance of making the playoffs? Like, is it Derek leading the Jets to the playoffs, or can Aaron take them a little bit further?
Ooh, that's an interesting question. I'll go Aaron.
Ceiling's a little higher with Aaron, right?
Yeah.
All right, next. We're going to talk about this a lot until something goes down as well. Lamar Jackson, what's more likely? He gets traded or signs a long-term deal with the Ravens this offseason?
I'm going to say long-term deal, not because I think it's necessarily more like I'm channeling to the Ravens, you should do that. Look, if you're going to move on from a quarterback like Lamar Jackson, before you do that, you better ask yourself the question, and do what? And if your answer to and do what is not as good or better than Lamar Jackson, then what the heck are you doing? You know, all the time people will say they should cut this guy, they should trade this guy, they should release this guy. Okay, and do what? You need to be able to answer that question well, at least as well as the status quo, if not better, before you make a move like that.
And the follow-up question is, and where are you going to go? Where are you going to go? What's your plan? I mean, I think that piggybacks onto what you're saying.
Yeah, what's the end game?
What's the end game? Who's the quarterback that you think would be more successful than this guy who's proven that he can win?
You know, I had a pretty rough accident on a horse at one point. And don't worry, there's a segue here. But we had an accident. I came off the horse, pretty ugly. And when I got back and got on, afterwards, someone said to me, Amy, you have to have a plan. And her meaning was, when something goes wrong, you have to have a plan. And she's right. And you're right, Susie. You have to have a plan. And by the way, she was 8. But she was right. I had to have a plan, and I didn't. And it is piggybacking off of And Do What.
Christopher?
Which long-suffering franchise is more likely to have the best chance to make the conference championship next year? Go on a run, sneaky run. Lions or Chargers?
Ooh, this is hard for me. I'm going to give you an answer, but let me tell you why it's particularly hard for me. Jared Goff, Cal Bear. I love my Cal Bears. I want to say Jared Goff. I love you, Jared. Not in a weird, creepy way. But Justin Herbert, on that other pregame show for CBS Sports Network prior to the draft the year Herbert was taken, someone on that show, I won't name names, rhymes with Shmamey, identified Justin Herbert as all that.
This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM, Nassau, Bahamas.